Welcome to another episode of Athlete of the Week presented by The Heights. Today I'm joined by gymnastics Maddie Mullenbach. Maddie, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Well, let's start at the beginning. First off, what brought you to Stout and what made you want to pursue gymnastics?
Yeah, so when I came on my visit, I talked to Coach Becky, and all of our conversations were very positive, and I just felt very valued by her and a great environment for me to learn what I want to pursue and do compete for college gymnastics.
Okay. Now you and the team are finally back to work in the gym. Granted, you're in pods, but how does it feel to be back with your teammates and in a practice setting?
It's been a blessing. Obviously, things have looked a lot different this year, but we are making the best of it. It's just nice to be able to go somewhere and kind of get away from everything that's going on in the outside world and just be with the people that you enjoy doing your sport with.
So how do you see your role on the team? Being an upperclassman now, how do you and the other upperclassmen work to kind of make the newcomers feel more welcome, and how do you lead the team right now?
In previous years, I felt pretty, I was pretty shy. You could barely get a few words out of me. But just from being around all the different leaders throughout the 3 years that I've been here up till now, it's really made me grow as a person. So now I really am glad to be able to take that extra step to be a leader. And, you know, we try and just make the gym an environment where everyone feels welcome. And we always encourage not only just upperclassmen to be leaders, but everyone from every different grade level to, you know, speak their minds and just feel like they can express themselves however. We just don't want people to come in and feel like they have to be a completely different person. We want everyone to be able to be themselves and, value everyone for who they are.
For sure. Now, going to your educational background, I understand you've gained some experience at the Racine Zoological Gardens. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that experience and what made you want to get involved there.
Yeah, so I've had a love for animals pretty much my entire life. I've grown up with a few pets, but just in general, you know, visiting the zoo or, you know, things around town. So I guess when I realized that I wanted to pursue something like that, for this career, if you really do want to work in a zoo, you got to get experience. That's pretty much the only way that you have a chance of getting into something like that, because they are very competitive positions. So I was actually given this opportunity from one of my professors who actually pointed it out to me and was like, hey, I think you would really enjoy this. And so I applied and was lucky enough to get the position. But yeah, I was given the opportunity to just work with a whole bunch of different exotic animals, you know. And unlike a lot of other zoos, I was actually given the opportunity to work with a lot of different classifications of animals and stuff, where like most larger zoos, you have to pick one specific area to focus on. So it was really fun to just work with others who are so passionate about that career and learn from them and gain experience that not a lot of people are given.
For sure. And to piggyback off that question, could you tell me a little bit about your career aspirations and what you plan to do after Stout?
Yeah, so technically my major is pretty broad, environmental science, but I am getting a concentration in natural resources and conservation. So honestly, after I graduate, I could probably do just about anything with that, which is great. But what my goal or my kind of dream job would be is, you know, working at a zoo or anything in like conservation biology, just anything to try and make the world a better place for not only us, but, you know, the animals that are on the planet and plants and just all those different things. And I would love to, at some point in my life, take the opportunity to go abroad and just learn about the places where they actually live. You know, not many, you know, giraffes or anything like that live in the United States. So I just think it'd be a really cool opportunity to actually visit areas where they live their daily lives, learn more about that.
Absolutely. That sounds
Yeah.
super cool and definitely different from at least most of the student athletes that I've
Yeah.
heard. So that's really cool to hear about. Well, Maddie, thanks so much for joining, and congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
The Heights is not just a place to live. It's a place where you can thrive academically, socially, and professionally. We're committed to giving the best experience possible